On today's show, you will learn all about the interview. Meet Jenny. She's in school to become an interior designer. She has one problem though. She needs to implement an interview but doesn't know where to start. Well, Jenny, you are in luck because today we are here to help you. First things first, let's define it.
An interview is a method of qualitative research. It involves a conversation between two or more people that has a purpose, where the interviewer will ask questions to the interviewee to determine facts, statements, or opinions from them. Now that you know what an interview is, you should know the different types of interviews. The structured interview is also known as a standardized interview. It is where the interviewer will ask the same predetermined questions to all interviewees in the same order. The purpose of this type of interview is to collect data in a clear and precise manner. However, the structured interview does have a weakness. Interviewees may interpret the question differently than intended. Next, we have the semi-structured interview, also known as the non-standardized interview. In this type of interview, questions and themes are predetermined. The difference from structured interviews is that the wording and order of the questions are left to the discretion of the interviewer. A semi-structured interview leaves a great opportunity for follow-up and probing questions. The unfortunate aspect of this type is how dependent it is on the experience of the interviewer. An inexperienced interviewer may not ask the correct follow-up questions, compromising the information gathered. Last but not least, the unstructured interview. This kind of interview provides a predetermined question and is more casual than the structured and semi-structured interviews. This makes every interview unique by allowing interviewees to speak freely and give more detail. Well, if you want to ask an infinite amount of extremely flexible questions, this interview is for you. But be careful. This interview can go in a direction of inappropriate or biased, making the data difficult to analyze and may even be irrelevant. Now we are at the point where we can tell you the ways you can give an interview. There is face-to-face, where the interviewer and the interviewee will meet in person, allowing the interviewer to decipher body language and the verbal answers. Telephone interviews are another option. It is a great option, but it has its downfall where the interviewee's body language cannot be observed. Another way is to do the interview over Skype. This allows the interviewer and the interviewee to get together over long distances. Last way is to gather a focus group that is led by a trained interviewer.
Jenny, you now know the different types of interviews and the ways in which you can interview someone. The next piece of information is the stages of an interview.
Stage 1. Determine what you want to know and why. Stage 2. Plan and design the interview. Stage 3. Conduct the interview and collect the necessary data. Stage 4. Prepare the interview material for an analyst. Stage 5. Analyze the data and draw the appropriate conclusions. You are almost ready to give an interview. The last piece of wisdom you will learn today are important rules to always abide. Rule number 1. Listen to your interviewee. Number 2. Ask follow-up questions to allow the interviewee to elaborate on answers. Number 3. Avoid close-ended questions. Remember, a close-ended question only allows for a yes or no answer. Number 4. Be respectful of boundaries. Don't get too personal. Number 5. Be wary of leading questions. This means that you will ask questions that imply an answer. Number 6. Don't interrupt. Number 7. Make the participant feel comfortable.
So, congratulations! You are now able to execute an interview. Jenny, go and make us proud.